Wow, I did not expect that last run to actually get the achievement. That was really nice. Now I'm literally just missing the one achievement. We get a starting enhanced gunpowder, that's neat. So here we have Ancient Meteorite, it's a custom run, very clearly, right? And I basically never use Ancient Meteorites, so I thought that this would be a fun option to use Ancient Meteorite just because I feel like doing a custom run. Ancient Meteorite is literally the only effect that I actually have. There's no orbs or other passives here. Um, and the main reason being is I'm playing Spinventer, and I think that Ancient Meteorite plus Slimed Orbs is incredibly cool. And I kind of wanted to try it out. Because Ancient Meteorite's not something you really get to use with anything much because you can't start off. You can't find it, sorry. I meant to take that. Fine. I took it. Good shot. I did actually want to consider the Infernal. I think I'll skip though. If I had one source of health regen, I'd take it. How about that? It's just without that one source of health regen, I don't. I'd rather just like wait for a short fuse kind of thing. But as mentioned, if I do get one source of health regen, then I will actually just pick up an Infernal that I see. I do think that Infernal achieves distinctly more than I was initially expecting when I used it, and that it's not too bad, but the health downside that it does have is still a bit rough in quite a few positions, I'd say. And it does lead me to not wanting to take any risks on it, because after all, this is still Crucible 20. It's not an easy game mode. And yeah, when you're already telling yourself that you're going to lose X health to a... Okay, good. Didn't want it hitting too many bombs. Inferno, because you need to keep shooting it because you spent gold on it and it's the best orb in your deck, that kind of thing, then it can get a lot harder actually entering elites to grab passives that you need to win, and not just losing infinite amounts of health to them. Alright, my Bob is at the opposite side of my deck. I can't spam discard to it because I need to shoot important orbs like the Splat Orb because it gets kills. I will be shooting the Terrible though. It's technically not bad, it is a 2-4. But the fact that it's small with Kinetic Meteorite does mean that it's going to leave the map very fast. Let's finish you off, please. Oh, nice second bomb, damn. I was hopeful. Hopeful does not get me there, apparently, though, eh? Oh. Look. It probably means that it's going to end fast. Okay. It ended really fast, and it also didn't hit the crit, unfortunately. I was kind of banking on both of them happening, but unfortunately, only one of them happened, and it was the one that I did not want. That is exactly why I'm doing this run. Lovely. Keep it up. Give me more slimy stuff. That sounds like fun. Good first shot. Some maps are just made for Kinetic Meteorite here. This one does seem like it's pretty cool for Kinetic Meteorite. Although I would like a refresh sometime soon. Any day now. It's like I don't exactly need one yet, eh? Oh wow, that plant fight changed me way more than I expected. I lost more health than I gained by me at that, but whatever. I'm not sure if I had a straight aim to my exit anyway. That's one of the things you definitely want to do with a meteorite. Actually, I'll just take you. Honestly, no, I'll just take the remove. The remove is valuable enough, and it's not like I need another passive. And I just realized I forgot my navigation is not actually sold. So I would have loved to buy. This is nice. This is nice. Don't really care for anything else though. Actually, the rubble. Rubble's also nice. Right, but I do think that good slime was actually a very good pickup. The fresh bandana, an incredible pickup, and the remove is just nice. I'm definitely going to want my removes because I need to make sure that I'm shooting good orbs. Since they have a Kinetic Meteorite attached to them, and Kinetic Meteorite can do a lot. Let's just get you upgraded because you're a pretty important orb with Enhanced Gunpowder. And currently I am lacking in terms of AoE. Close. Down. I believe that was one more bomb hit would have gotten it. Unfortunate that this misses, but technically it is a lot of tree pressure if I do actually plan on killing the tree, which actually that is enough tree pressure that this tree is now just dead. Straight up. Just because my main game plan to deal with this guy was going to be bombs. However, it seems like... Oh, that's not... it seems like that I just dealt enough damage with that tree here that I can just smash through him as well. Go on, I'll give you a free hit. Run. Well, you still can, eh? I'm the true villain here. A bit more healing would be nice. Let's hit that, thank you. So let's just do it like this. Straight off of the... I thank you. Not quite what I was looking for, but that's what this shot is not for. That's what this shot's for. Oh my god. Not much there, but poison finished the job, eh? Barely. I do need my refreshers. But also that's morbid. Morbid kinetic meteorite just sounds like something that I can't turn down. I don't know about you. It just seems very nice. Also, it is good synergy with Bubble. That is true. I'm just gonna shoot this. My goal is not to actually deal damage with an orb. State bombs. I'll take the riot, sure. That being said, still dealt very good damage. That rubble does tempt me a lot. Especially since I'm currently trying to bring a very focused AoE game plan into the Spinfection boss, and it's not exactly ideal. The problem is you have to fight like a crossbow, which is a fight where you definitely need to be bringing in AoE against it if you don't just want to potentially get hard countered by the way how that fight works. Because it really sucks to have like an amazing deck and then you have to eat like 3 or 4 crossbow hits, which potentially very much leads to your death, just because you can't deal with the minions at all. It's definitely happened to me before, which is shocking because I would usually consider that guy to be the easiest Area 2 boss. You need to make sure you have strategies to deal with them. Accept the bribes, suffer the sling, it's not bad by any means. I think I will just go this way, we'll see if we can though. Whether or not I'm actually allowed to is a different story, it looks like I am this time. Subtraction reaction. Oh wow, I actually got it. Awesome. Well, that's a wool chicken. That actually makes me much happier to deal with this final boss, because I was worried about this infection, that's for sure. Yes, we have excellent damage generation, but as I said, we do definitely focus on AoE quite a lot, and potentially too much is what I was worried about. Since you can just very easily get to the point in that fight where you know how enough's been fetched on you that you will die. And a lot of the time it's very hard to find the remaining damage in the shots that you have left. I was kind of hoping to hit this kind of... yeah, there we go. Took some time, but I got there. That's a rubber's orb. I'm tempted. It's fun. Fun is good enough for me, I guess. Sure. I really shouldn't lose too much health to navigation here. But if it means I can get 12 extra gold, I mean, that's 12 extra gold. Alright, this fight's gonna be hard. Really hard. Let's make sure that I'm getting my damage. Okay, good. That's one plant down. That's a very big deal. A massive drop in terms of the total damage you're taking per turn, and that's definitely the kind of thing we're looking for. If I could... yeah, that sucks. At least we have it there. I missed the bomb. Yeah, did not expect to miss the bomb there. Alright, let's see what this bubble can do. Hopefully it has enough. One can hope. I believe that it should do pretty well, but I am very worried that it's just gonna ignore my one refresh and not achieve... yeah, it's just slightly off. Which is unfortunate, but of course, I can just do a shot like that now and Luckily, that'll finish up the fight for me. Good stuff. That was not a... It's still just shocking to me every time I end that fight, and it's not a boss fight. It's like, damn, it really feels like it. I'm so much more scared to head into that fight than I am most boss fights. My targeting is very off right now. Oh well. The good news is oh god, that refresh is moving. But it moved to a good spot. Okay, good. The good news is that we have a good next shot, eh? I do technically need to be careful about my navigation. If you want to clear up the right-hand side pegs, that would be very nice. Also, this is a 1-2. It's actually hilarious that it's getting this much damage. It's definitely the a good slime which is doing most of the damage, I imagine. Oh, that was a proper avalanche there, lovely. Yeah, it looks pretty fine, eh? Pretty fine indeed. Assault totem. Sure, I could press that button sometimes. Not exactly a fight that I would usually recommend shooting the Bobble into, but I can definitely get away with it. And besides, it's not like I actually have any good orbs in my deck. Every single other orb is still level 1, which I can get away with for a lot of fights. This fight, I can probably still get away with it, but it's getting much spicier. I don't like where these refreshes are heading. That's more like it. Yeah, I really need to get the refresh there, so that's what I made sure to do. Like, yeah, very clearly, I can just still get away with it for this fight. Is the boss fight also a fight I can get away with it? That's what we're gonna find out. Oh, he's in front of me? Definitely not ideal. I would like to not lose too much health here. Let's actually slow it down and do that shot, because that shot should not be able to get enough damage to kill. Well, I guess we'll just have to resort to hitting the refresh. If in doubt, resort to hitting the refresh. That's much more ideal. I'm actually going to do this. It is decreasing how much I'm going to get from the store, but... wow. There's only one orb I want to buy in the store now. Oh, I really thought I'd be able to hit it. Unfortunate. Let's do this. Well, actually, I've got to do this. And then, oh my god. It's right there, staring at me. Surely I can just... I do have the double discard now, which makes it a whole lot better. Ah, you know what? Oh god, it's actually really not that good. Fine, I'll be responsible. The double discard is nice, but I just have a few too many orbs in my deck, and I'm on 33 health, so the Bombaton is actively negative in this upcoming fight, so I kind of didn't want to take it. Just because it gets the kill on these paintings faster, and I kind of need them sticking around. I'm pretty sure the fact that I have dull pegs, as well as a kinetic, not kinetic, sorry, explosive meteorite. No, wait, it is kinetic. Ancient even. Alright, and an Ancient Meteorite is really positive for me because I don't actually lose enough momentum when I'm hitting the dull pegs for it to matter. And I believe I will just be totally fine. I'm not going to enjoy this next bit though, am I? I'm not. At least it's bouncy, eh? But it's not going to be fun. But there are necessary evils that must be done, and that's precisely what this is. Just a bit terrifying though, very terrifying. If you would mind getting some good damage, that would be awfully lovely. Okay, there we go. Nice. Yeah, I added the rubble to my deck for that exact reason. Just needed to make sure I had at least one shot that could just get amazing shots like that. What if I took the other one as well? Insane. I believe it is just a... go for gold here. After all, multi-ball plus tons of explosive force. Sounds fun. Sounds enjoyable. Oh, you know what doesn't sound enjoyable? This. Sounds very messy. Let's see how much AoE we can get immediately. At least that's one dead. It's a pretty big deal. And now I would really, really love it for the other one to die right now. Thank you. I just can't be giving this guy my circle. I suspect that he's going to be dealing damage to me this fight, so I need to make sure that it's not dealing tons and tons of damage, which is what it otherwise would be. Yeah, the sliming plus Ancient Meteorite is exactly what I wanted it to be doing. It's really, really nice. This should just be it, right? Yeah, perfect. Well, you did get to me. I was right about that part. And would you look at that? Isn't that beautiful? I do love me my shuffling nonsense. It's definitely one of the more fun combos to assemble. Alright, let's just do something like that. I do want my bombs, and more importantly than that, I actually want those pegs gone. So the bobble was the perfect orb to get there. Oh wow, not even. I really was expecting that to be it. There we go. Lots of lovely cookie healing as well. Okay, perfect. What more can I ask for? What if I just don't go to stores? I don't actually require the removes as desperately as I would like to say I do. I really want the removes, but I really don't require them. So let's just go to elites instead. I don't know about that. There are a lot of really good hits, aren't there? There really are. That's actually a good passive. Like that a lot. It's quite good here. That is perfect. Oh, you know what? Because I got such a good question mark, I'll go to another question mark. Less useful. I very much could have just gone to the fight for this. Oh, I was hoping for something more. I don't have decoy orb or round gun. Okay. That's cool. You do get very used to having them, don't you? It's like, oh yes, I can just reload here and it's just not going to matter. It's not the case for this run though. Alright. There definitely have been times where the Ancient Meteorite has been unfortunate to have, but for the most part it's certainly been working out. Bouncy Shuffle Orb is cool. I don't know how useful the Robber's Orb is, but I have many, many worse orbs to remove first, so it is definitely just going to be staying in our deck the entire time. Although I might... It's possible. 2 question marks. I might do a random. I don't know. Depends on if I get it. Oh! I have a lot of bad orbs in my deck. But I can't remove the horrible anyway. How many do we have? I have 4 orbs I like and 3 orbs I dislike. I don't even dislike the flat orb though. It's just not upgraded yet. Okay, maybe I shouldn't remove half my orbs randomly, but I don't know, it's not that bad. There are some bombs over here, and if you hit them, you'll get all the cash. That would be really nice. Nice. I don't really need the cash, but it's kind of fun pressing buttons. Oh, there's the Infernal. I'm a man of my word, what can I say? Let's grab it. Alchemist's Cookbook. As cool as that is, I'll just take the Dupe Station because I don't really want to focus too much on the bomb side of things this run. But, no, I was just taking the bubble because it was very good and definitely what I should be taking there. Alright. This fight is certainly not ideal. Where's my refreshes? Mamma mia. Honestly, let's just discard that. Maybe I should have shot the bubble. I'm not certain. Let's see what this Infernal can do. It is dupe stationed as well, so 334. It's not bad. 152 damage, I imagine that I can just finish this up before the reload. When I say I imagine I can, I mean I was betting on it because I really don't want to have to reload, thank you. That is extremely, extremely unfortunate. I'm not fighting Coin Dragon. Let's just press the button, pincer maneuver. Winlock. I've been offered this, and whilst I should take something like pincer maneuver, that's just like supremely, supremely fun. You can get so much blind on this guy with that, especially since we do actually have. Oh my, sure. Cool. I barely ever read that. It doesn't actually tell me what levels they are. Hopefully they are. I mean, sure. It's a pretty bad idea. My healing is. I guess sure, fine. I have a lot of max health to play with, is the thing. Alright, what level? Oh my god. Why is that just the worst event ever? What stage do you take the Infernops? Seriously. Shall we say I'm not a fan? Let's say that. I think that there are many better ways you can choose to lose your health in an event. Shall we say? Uh, the fact that they're unupgraded is just crazy. It's not even unupgraded, there's no chance of them even being higher upgraded, I believe. Pretty sure every single Inferno I've gotten from that event has been level 1. I really would not be surprised if that's the case. I mean, sure, Inferno... Okay, this map is going a bit too crazy for me. I'm going to need to finish this out, thanks. Oh. I'm not even going to commit to the Infernops. The fact that they're level 1 from that event... Okay, please, thank you. So it's how much force you hit them with at that stage, right? Yeah. Look, if they're more than level 1, I'd happily commit to it, but they're not. It's just quite disappointing for me, apparently. Oh nice, we have enough damage reduction slimes on the board because we've picked up a subtraction reaction, which is a passive I didn't mention when I picked it up, but it's going to be quite nice. It's a big part of the reason why I actually decided to pick up the Inferno Ingot, because I'm actually just quite tanky right now, and I realized I could just take it. So let's see what kind of upgrades we want. I want this upgrade, and I want, if I have only one more upgrade, then it should be plus 4 max HP, not a Splat Up upgrade, but I like Splat Up, so you get the pass. Now, I wonder how much blind I can get in this fight. Oh my god, I'm not going to get any blind. Well, this is why I like Rubble, I guess. 46 blind. I mean, it's not bad. Down to 50 health as well. That was a very quick boss fight. Very, very different to the last run, where I spent quite a bit of time in the boss fight, shall we say. Yes. Rubble Kinetic Meteorite was just as good as I expected, and I also had the House of Slime just to make it just crazy. That moving pegs fight though, I didn't realize that apparently the momentum that you hit the pegs with is how fast they're moving. And because of course we have kinetic meteorite, we're always hitting it with tons and tons of force. Specifically explosive force. But yeah, that's starting enhanced gunpowder led us into the bobble gameplay, which was definitely very solid, and it's definitely the kind of tempo that I needed for the fight. I am very disappointed with the Infernops. It's 1-2 upgrades, which really isn't that bad, but so you want me to burn 10 health, then it's 2 more damage every time I'm shooting the orb, and you also want me to spend 100 gold upgrading them to level 3. The only reason why I think that's justifiable is because this orb is probably pretty decent into area 2. But apart from that, man, like, just why? The Robbers Orb was fun. I didn't really get to use it that much. Unfortunately, it didn't line up anywhere near as much as I was hoping, despite having the ambidextrony later. Early on, it was just not lining up at all, and the ambidextrony later was nice. Did I ever get the... I don't think I ever got the Robbers Orb into Reorganizer. Unfortunate. Splower was... I was so right, by the way. Sliming plus Ancient Meteorite is a really, really good combo. A bit of a shame that I had to remove my refresh, but it was worth it for the defresh potion, especially since our second boss passive was also multi-ball, which, like, the synergy is just compound.